What's up guys, it's your boy Yannick. I want to welcome you back to the Scent Style channel, the channel where I pair scents and style. Also on this channel we talk about cologne reviews and various men's lifestyle topics such as self-care, dating and fashion. Now, if you're new to the channel, I want to ask that you like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell so that way you know when the next video drops. Without further ado, let's get into what we're going to talk about today. Alright guys, so today I'm bringing you guys a list of 5 fragrances for date night in the spring. Now, when we talk about date night fragrances, right, what do we talk about? What does that mean? In my opinion, these fragrances are going to be seductive because, let's keep it real, we are talking about date night here. So expect that they're going to have this flirtatious, sexy vibe about them, paired with that crisp, clean freshness that we know is going to give a cleanly type of vibe to the fragrance as well, which suits most spring freshies. And when you pair that seductive with that fresh, boom, you got a spring date night fragrance. First to start off the list we have For Men by Marciano. This fragrance is beautiful, fellas. Warm, fresh spiciness in the opening. And of course, that's what you expect when you hear notes like ginger, mandarin, amber, and leather. It also has a slightly powdery accord in the dry down. But when you hear those notes, you know this one is going to be huge on the seductivity. But this has a different quality about it because it was introduced in the early 2000s or around 2000. Now, by no way does it smell like an old person fragrance. And at around $17 from your local Burlington Coat factory, I mean, you have nothing to lose, but you won't be losing anything because this is good. Next up on the list we have Hugo Boss, The Scent. Now, Hugo Boss The Scent leans in the same realm as For Men by Marciano, but the only take is Hugo Boss For Men is a little bit more modern and a little bit more sophisticated than, I don't want to say more sophisticated, but it is definitely way more modern. So what you could expect in this scent are notes of amber, leather, ginger, just like the last one, all right? But in this one, their citrus is maninka fruit, all right? And the other one, the citrus was mandarin, all right? So right there, you get like the different nuances or the different nuance of the scent, but both still very, very good scent, this one as well. And the other difference with Hugo Boss is this one leans way fresher than the last one. The next one we have on the list is Azzaro Wanted by Night. Cinnamon plays a huge role in this scent here, fellas. This thing is warm, fresh, spicy, cinnamony goodness. This thing can be annoying if applied heavily, but if applied just right, like 2 to 3 sprays on a warmer date night, it'll do just fine. On a colder date night, you can probably go a little bit heavier, right? That's the good thing about spring date nights. Some nights can be a little bit cooler, some nights can be a little bit warmer, all right? But this will do just fine depending on how much you use for those higher heats and for those lower heat. The dry down on Azzaro Wanted by Night is fire, fellas. All right, up next we have Halloween Man Shot. Halloween Man Shot is slightly sweet. When I say slightly sweet, slightly sweet. It is more on the fresher side, but it is very, very seductive. And it has that slight tint of iris in there that adds to the sweetness. A lot of people say that this reminds them a lot of La Nuit de l'Homme. And it is true, but it's like La Nuit de l'Homme on steroids because this to me projects a little bit harder. All right, the sweetness in it is a little bit amped up. It does come across a little bit more synthetic than La Nuit de l'Homme, but who's gonna tell? Now, because this has iris in it doesn't mean that it's like one of those iris bombs like Valentino Uomo Intense. The iris in this plays a nice subtle role in the background to help with the sweetness that gives this its seductive quality. And last but not least is Prada Lunarusa Black. Prada Lunarusa Black is also this sweet, sexy, seductive type of fragrance. In here you have amber, patchouli, tonka, just to name a few of the scents. And those scents are blended very well to create this enticing fragrance. This fragrance boasts a lot of warmth and a lot of coziness. So when that special person comes cuddle up next to you, they're gonna love this on you. Now this fragrance doesn't project too hard, but it does last a decent amount of time, like about 6 to 7 hours. And to me, that's enough staying power to go hit that date. All right, guys, there you have it. 5 date night fragrance for the spring. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so that way you know when the next video drops. Stay safe, take it easy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.